Hi, Days fans. It's Friday, December 31st. Happy New Year's Eve.
Yay!
And we've been gone for a while. The reports of our demise...
We were in a sarcophagus together!
The reports of our demise have been greatly exaggerated. But what a day...
I look naked. You gotta pull it. You gotta...
But what a day to come back.
Oh.
Yesterday's episode, Thursday, was insane, off the charts. It was nuclear.
I can't even...
It all came tumbling down.
I don't even know if Days is on today, but I am hoping and praying it is. We're 52 minutes out from that.
When we watched the end of Wednesdays, we're like, they better have the continuation of the christening scene, or we're going to go on strike. But when it did come out initially, we kind of had to pause and go, okay, so let's see who's going to be pissed off at who. There were so many people who were discovering things and were suddenly angry at certain people, and mostly it was multiple people that they were angry at. Like, Daniel was the biggest loser. He was angry at everybody.
He should submit that for his Emmy reel. Just so you know, Sean Christian, submit that for your Emmy reel. And his best line, I think, wasn't just all the amazing acting he did in the church, but when he saw Kayla at the hospital, and she said, "Daniel, I'm so sorry," and he goes, "Yeah, everyone is." And it was like, true, he must feel like the biggest freaking loser. Hurt in his heart, because everyone that loves him knew this secret and kept it from him, but yet at the same time, he can't be too angry because he chose to do the same thing for Melanie.
Yeah.
That all these people chose to do for him, including Melanie.
So let's play a little game. I'll say a character's name, and you tell me how many people he's suddenly angry at.
I know, people aren't going to be able to have any New Year's plans.
Okay, go, Daniel.
Daniel's now mad at Carly. He's really mad at Philip. He's mad at Chloe. He's not too thrilled with Kayla.
Okay. Melanie.
Melanie's really mad at Philip. She's really mad at Carly. Although Carly didn't do anything more, but she doesn't trust her anymore. She's really mad at Chloe. And she's probably not too thrilled with all the... Oh, so when she finds out Stephanie had a hand in this, ooh, what Sammy and Nicole went through yesterday is going to be nothing. I hope they let Molly Burnett really do her black belt stuff.
So Philip isn't really mad at anybody, but he's like, oh my god, I have a child. Victor's mad at him.
You think Victor's not mad? Or Philip's not mad? Philip is mad at Caroline for not minding her own freaking business.
Well, whatever.
If she'd have just kept... He got so many people to be quiet for 8 months. Well, theoretically 9 months, because the baby's been around for a while and whatever. But he got them to be quiet for so long.
So this is what I call the epicenter of the explosion. Mm-hmm. And then it's
I don't like that I look topless. Just so you know, people, I am wearing a shirt.
You want me to go down a little bit?
Oh, dear.
So the ripples have yet to reach those two on the plane, Stephanie and Nathan.
Oh, yeah.
Once that reaches, so they're going to be coming back. We were worried that they were going to get written off the show,
and
we're
I
like,
would
what are they going to do with Melanie's storyline?
Oh, can we tell them real quick our little
theory?
Our little Christmas Eve joke that you said. JP and I have not yet purchased each other's Christmas gifts, okay? So we were looking online at what I was thinking about getting, and I was joking that I wanted Christmas terms from Pandora, which that wasn't a joke, but they have like a pre-made bracelet that's only like $1,000. So I said to JP, let me tell you what you get for this $1,000. And he goes, Mark Hopka delivering it to your door, because he's what do you call it? He's a spokesperson, or he's a model, or
spokesperson,
actor in their commercials.
Okay, so now that this has all come out, Amy and I'm going to give the credit to Amy. Molly Burnett is pregnant. Full stop. Has to be. Cannot be any other way. She's going to miscarry.
Not Melanie.
Yeah, Melanie. Whatever. Molly Burnett's not pregnant.
No, it makes a difference.
Yeah, I know it does. Molly Burnett's not pregnant in real life. Melanie Kyriakis is pregnant with Philip's baby, and she's going to miscarry, and Nathan's going to comfort her. Yeah. And that's how they're going to get together. That's our prediction.
The Brady Nicole thing.
Yeah. Speaking of, I mean, there's just so much excitement to go with this huge
reveal. Did we fully cover all of the... I just want to say that Nathan did the little speech that you always hear. Okay, there's always one person who's doing something really, really bad, and then their partner is always like, "You're so wonderful. I'm so lucky to be with someone as genuine and true and honest as you."
Oh, yeah.
And lying is just so bad. Now,
the truth will always come out.
What's the last time we had a conversation as a married couple about how bad lying is? I mean, really, do we just generally go out to dinner and lying's wrong?
No, but we don't switch fraternity tests.
Well, we do gossip about our friends' relationships that we think are messed up and why that is, but we won't get into that here, or else we won't have any friends.
So, anyway, very, very exciting. Many people's lives have been affected. Now let's cross over to EJ and his bride, Nicole. We knew that was coming. You predicted it.
Yeah, but I've been saying that, but I didn't think it was going to come so quickly. But yeah, Sammy, word to the wise. If there's something that really, really, really gets under your craw, don't tell somebody that has the ability to annoy you, that enjoys annoying you. Telling her, "It kills me to see you with my babies," and EJ's like, "Oh, good."
That was a pretty convincing punch that she gave Nicole.
Yeah.
But then when they started beating each other with stuffed animals, it kind of went downhill for me there.
I think that's just easier to block. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they don't have to do as much preparation preparing a fight scene with a stuffed animal as they do to, like...
You can actually hit somebody full force and not hurt them. Yeah, it looks like you're being violent.
And it just makes them look more chicky.
Yeah.
Because chicks can't really fight or something.
I got to give kudos to Peggy McKay. She knocked it out of the park.
You know, she had a stroke.
She rocked it. She had some amazing scenes when she let it all out. In
and when Philip,
you're right.
When Philip went to shoo her out, and she's like, "Don't touch me!" And then she says later, "You tried to freaking push me out of here like I'm some crazy old bat."
Yeah.
Now, I have to say, they have been making her go more and more cuckoo the past, year, so that this could make sense that she's keeping the secret. But to me, this is totally out of character for Carolyn.
Victor wants her to die. That's pretty heavy.
Oh, yeah, that was hardcore. Okay, so there's a few things that happened in the hospital. First, he said that to Maggie, and Maggie was kind of like, ooh, but I could kind of see where he's coming from. I mean, this woman hates him so much and thinks his son is so vile that she would rather ruin all these people's lives so that his son doesn't have a chance to raise his own kid.
Correct.
And Victor feels a lot of love and fatherliness towards Daniel, so he's not too thrilled that Daniel was totally screwed over here. Oh, Daniel's line about, "You don't just pass your bastard off as some other guy's kid." I'm reading this book. Oh, wait, we don't want to show my cousin. Alicia E., I put a note here so I didn't forget about you on my book. I'm reading this book, The White Queen, and there was almost the exact same line in here about how the queen had an affair, and she put her bastard child into the king's cradle. And it was like word for word what, practically what Daniel said. It was awesome. But yeah, that is not nice. It's not nice to pass your baby off as somebody else's. Not nice. Shouldn't do that. Bad karma.
So, speaking of Vivian,
oh God,
I thought that Brady had her all controlled with those Photoshop pictures, and then she marches right over to EJ's and shows him, although he didn't have a very strong reaction.
I don't think he cares. I think he knows that she's still been fooling around with Brady, and that's why he's making her marry him partly, so that he can control her more. Not just to make Sammy jealous, but he knows that that's where Brady's going to draw the line. So what I want to know is, I know that this marriage is like a business partnership, but are they still going to get the fringe benefits?
No. They're going to sleep in separate rooms.
Oh, please.
They're married, but they're not husband and wife. EJ is still free to play the field.
Oh my God, what field has he played? He has been on Days of Our Lives since 2006, considered to be one of the more attractive men in the acting field. 2 times! 2 different women!
That's it.
God!
Stephanie's getting it way more.
Freaking Phillips had sex with
Once a week.
God,
Even Chloe lived in bed.
Phillips had Chloe,
Stephanie.
Belle, Stephanie,
Melanie.
Morgan, Melanie, whoever that girl was that he lost his virginity with to begin with. Who else has he been with?
But it's not just the amount of people, it's the frequency, too. EJ...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's the list. Roman EJ for dry spells. I mean, that's not a good club to be in. That's not good company.
Has EJ even had sex in over a year?
Oh, no. He had sex with Nicole. My God, they were married, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but
they
had
a child, so...
They broke up, like, last fall.
Okay, but he's had relations with 2 women.
I'm saying...
I thought he only had sex twice.
He has not been with Nicole since at least last October or November. So we are talking about 14 months ago. 14 months! For EJ? He's a good-looking guy. That's just not right.
Yeah, but that's what they do. They very
it's all
carefully
those tattoos. They
dispense that stuff.
They don't let him have sex because he has all those tattoos to cover up.
They know it drives women crazy, so they use it sparingly.
Well, they don't use Brady sparingly. Gosh.
No, him and Nicole are... What did Gus call it? The frumpy wumpy or whatever?
Oh, yeah. And Vivian looked like...
He is not gay because he had a girl in his hotel room when Vivian got a hold of him.
Even
though they make references to him.
We forgot to talk about that. Okay, so...
The guard and the prison is... they made a gay reference.
That's what I want to talk about. I know some of you don't like it when we delve into the subject, but oh well. What about when the warden was talking about Jennifer Horton and how, they hired her because they needed a PR person, and then Lee says, and it had nothing to do with the fact she's a pretty blonde.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? But now I think they're going to hook up the warden with Roman.
Oh.
I see that coming, and I don't know. I mean, I don't want to go there because we might meet this woman, so I'm not going to go.
What's Bo going to do when he finds out that his mom's in the hospital?
That's what Victor's afraid of, that he's going to come hightailing it back to the prison to try to sneak in and see her.
He's just stupid enough to do that.
So this is the other thing that happened at the hospital that I thought was really one of those things that was just for our benefit. How about when that nurse tells Carly that it wasn't, a cerebral hemorrhage kind of stroke, it was the other kind, the good kind. Like, Carly needs the nurse to tell her it's the good kind of stroke. That was for our benefit. That means Carolyn's going to be home by New Year's, okay? That was basically code for they need to free up that room because I think Chloe's going to have a tragic car crash on the way home from the church. They made a big point about her not being fit to drive. Her heels are probably alone. She shouldn't be driving with those heels on.
Heard Rafe's going to get into an accident.
Yeah.
That's a supermarket spoiler alert.
Well, did you even warn us?
I told you already.
You didn't tell me that.
Hey, if it's on the supermarket cover of Soap Digest, that is public knowledge. I don't know all the details.
Alright, we've been going on for a very long time, but we are back, and we are going to do a recap.
If there's a show tonight.
If there's a show today, we're going to do a recap soon. So you might get like a double whammy today.
Alright, the couple that watches Days Together.
Stays together.